Mr. Ng, the first question is people are still asking, even though you've answered so many times, people are still asking whether you are really independent or whether you are planted by the establishment. And then they see Madam Ho Ching praises you a lot. I just saw her Facebook post. And Mr. George Yeo, former foreign minister, endorse you as well. So how would you respond to that? Whether you are indeed independent or planted by the establishment?
You know, Walid, you have to help me to explain to the Singapore public, you know, what the various terms mean, right? What is establishment? What is public service? What is governing party, right? And what is independence? So I think there is confusion, you know, between all these terms. So as you know, establishment is a very broad spectrum of the population. I think it includes, you know, political parties. In the United States, it would be Republicans and Democrats. They're all part of the establishment. And the establishment also refers to civic organizations, and even religious institutions like in the UK, you know, the Anglican Church is regarded as part of the establishment. And it includes, of course, the public service, public sector service. So it's a very broad term, and many people belong to the establishment, all right? And then the next term is in regard to public service. I think that is quite easy to describe. You know, that this is basically people working in government ministries and in the statutory boards. And in Singapore, I think we have about 150,000 of these people. And most importantly, to know that out of this 150,000 people, I don't think more than 1% would belong to any political party. All right, so that's an important distinction to make. And then, of course, we have the political parties, you know, both opposition as well as the governing party. And then there's the governing party, which in Singapore is the People's Action Party since the time we were independent, all right? So for me, I would say, yes, I'm part of the establishment because I had worked in the public service for 45 years, all right? And then secondly, do I belong to the political party? No, I do not belong to any political party. In that sense, I'm independent of politics. So I think it's a very important distinction to make instead of just generalizing. So along the same terms, I would say Mr. George Goh is also a member of the establishment. He's a member of the business community, which is really part of the establishment, you know. And so is Mr. Tan Kim Lian, you know, having worked in the NTUC Income, you know. And of course, Taman, he's not only a member of the establishment, he was a leader of the People's Action Party. Right. So I think it's important to make those distinctions. Do you agree?
I agree with that. I think that's a very useful way to distinguish. Just because you're part of the establishment doesn't mean you're part of the ruling party. Right?
Yes.
So thank you for that.